What's up, y'all? I am filming in the car on my phone because I had to hustle. It's been a weird day, but I'm about to head to lunch with Adane. I'm at her house actually waiting for her to come out. But we're gonna head to a lunch. It's with an actor who is pretty well known. He has an Oscar, all of that stuff. We've worked together before, and this is not like so high stakes that I feel like I can't say it. So, but anyway, the lunch is with Daniel Kaluuya, and we haven't seen each other in a very long time. He was the first producer to come on to our movie Honk for Jesus Save Your Soul, other than my sister, and so he's back in the States for some time, and so we're linking up to hang out for a bit. And then also because we are, and he knows this, but we are considering working with him again, or he's considering working with us again. We very much want him to be in a movie that we are executive producing, and I will in the long run be directing it. But that's what's going on today. It's kind of a gray spring day here in Los Angeles, but it's fine. We're heading out to WeHo. We're going to West Hollywood for this little lunch. It's a late lunch, y'all. It's at 3 p.m. But that's what we're getting into today. So again, just waiting for my sister to come on out of the house, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a day with Daniel. Oh, and it's been a really disjointed day. I haven't gotten really any work done, even though I desperately need to get work done. This lunch came up sort of sporadically or last minute, but obviously I was going to take it because Daniel isn't here all the time. He's often in the UK. We'll see if I get into any more work today. I honestly am feeling the need for a little bit of rest. We are right back in that ludio phase. I feel like that bitch is never late, and she never is. Not yet anyway. So when I get home, I think I'm going to just have like a relaxation evening, just do things that are not work related and pour back into my own cup, as they say, and relax as much as I can, because tomorrow I'm going to need to work. And I had this grandiose plan for this week to finish the first or the last act of that feature film that I've been working on. And I don't know if it's going to happen, y'all. This week has just been weird, and we'll see what happens. I'll probably have to work this weekend, and so maybe I'll do a vlog where it's like work weekend in the life with me as like a writer for film and TV, because the script's got to get done. They have checked in, the producers, or the studio has officially checked in, been like, girl, where the script at? And we have blown past a couple of deadlines. It's been really hectic. They've been really chill about it, but we need to get them the script. So I need to finish that last act. And so maybe this weekend we'll do a little work weekend with me, because sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes, and oftentimes, this job, not a 9 to 5 at all. Oftentimes you gotta work overtime, and overtime includes the weekends, unfortunately, sometimes. So I will check back in after this lunch. Obviously I'm not going to put a camera on Daniel's face, but we'll see if I can get little clips of like where we're going. We're going to like Bottega. I don't know what the restaurant is called, but I'll get a little clip of outside the restaurant, possibly whatever I order to eat, but not gonna be vlogging this meeting. We haven't seen each other in a while, and it's about work as well, so we'll see what happens. But I will check in a bit, or it'll be in a while, but I will check in later. What's up, y'all? I am back from my late lunch with Daniel Kaluuya, and it went really, really well. We chopped it up for a really long time. We talked about all sorts of things. We did discuss the project that we're considering him for, and he's intrigued, he's interested, so we're gonna do probably like a full pitch to him at some point. He's so fucking funny. Like, we haven't seen each other in a very long time, like I mentioned before, and it was just great to chop it up with him again. And you know, we were laughing, we were cackling, like it was a really good time. Oh, and the food was pretty good too, actually. I'm a little surprised because LA for food isn't really my jam, but you know, every so often you'll find a gem, and this one was pretty good. Oh, something that was really cool. Towards the beginning of the lunch, and it was before we had ordered any food or drinks or what have you, there were two people sitting like sort of behind us, and they get up to head out. They had already been eating and whatnot. They stop when they see Daniel, and the woman, it's a man and a woman, and the woman stops when she sees Daniel. She's like, "Hey, good to see you." They hug. It's Shirley Ralph. And what was really, really dope is that she like sees my sister and I, and she's like, "Are y'all twins?" And we were like, "Oh yeah, we're twins." And she said, "That is so amazing. I love twins. Can I take a picture with y'all?" And we're like, "Can you take a picture with us?" Like, and she took it on her phone. I didn't want to get weird about it and ask if we could also take a picture with her. And I'm sure she's used to it. Maybe it wouldn't have been weird, but since we're like, I mean, we are fans of hers, but I didn't want to come off as a fan. I was there as a filmmaker and stuff like that. And so I was there for work. So I was trying to, you know, be chill about it. And we were chill about it, but it was really cute. She's so sweet. So yeah, just a really cool day. You know what I mean? And I am pretty tired. I haven't gotten any work done, but it is now like, it's after 6 p.m. Like, it's knocking on 7 p.m. So I'm not doing any work. Like, that's insane. I'm not doing any more work tonight. I'll start fresh tomorrow. And what I probably will do is fire up this PlayStation. Like, I haven't cut on my PlayStation in weeks, it feels like. And not just it feels like. I haven't cut on that PlayStation in a minute. And I'm dying to. I played my Switch in bed last night. I played a little bit of Persona 5. That thing is like 147 hours or something to complete. Nobody told me. Like, my goal this year, in my adulthood, I've gotten really, really slow at playing games because I don't play every day for hours at a time every day. And so, not like I used to, right? Like, I used to be on it. And so my goals for this year is to finish like 2 to 3 games, like finish 2 to 3 games. Persona 5 won't be one of them. That thing is lengthy. So, yeah, I played some of that last night. I only played like maybe 30 minutes of it before I was tired. Like I said, I was in bed. I don't think that I can be an in-bed gamer, like right before bed. I need to have a little bit of energy. Like, even if it's not a cozy game, it's going to if I'm in the bed, I'm going to sleep, especially nighttime. So I'm going to fire up this PlayStation. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to play. It's going to be either Tales of Arise or Tekken 8. But I'm leaning towards Tales of Arise. Like, I'm leaning towards something like, I mean, I'm playing story mode on Tekken 8, but leaning towards like sort of high fantasy. Not that Tekken 8 isn't fantasy because of, you know, there's ogres and Devil Kazuya and all that stuff. Anyway, the point is I'm leaning towards more Tales of Arise, but we'll see what actually happens once I get on that home screen. But yeah, it was a non-conventional day. Didn't get any work done. Had a cool lunch meeting. Met a celebrity, an actor that I really, really like. And now I'm about to chill. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. This is another sort of like day in the life of a full-time writer and director, you know, living and working in Los Angeles, California. Like, you go out to eat with like Oscar-winning actors sometimes, and then you meet Emmy-winning actors, and sometimes that's just your day. And it's one of the cooler parts of this job. I mean, I love the majority of what I do for a living, but I remind myself during these moments how fortunate I am to be where I'm at, especially when things get tough, and things have been tough with work lately. Let me tell y'all. I'll get into it at another time when I'm like emotionally ready to get into it, but yeah, today was a good day. All right, y'all. So this was just a chill day where my sister and I and a few of our friends went to go see Sinners for the second time, this time at the Vista in 70 millimeter. And boy, was it worth it. I mean, if you got to see this on film or in IMAX, then it was definitely an experience. I got to do both, but it was like, a super chill day. We sort of took the ending or the last part of our workday to go do this, and afterwards there was a crossroads right across the street, so I definitely had to go check that out. And y'all, even though I didn't need any more stuff, I got some things, but this was the fit for the day and it was a good one. All right, on to the next. What's up, y'all? It's Friday. It is almost 6 p.m. It's 5:51 p.m. and it's my first time picking up the camera today, but I wanted to catch up with y'all because I'm going to do something cool today. I'm considering it an industry event. It is a release party for this comic book that one of our friends or one of our colleagues wrote on. She's based in New York. She's super, super dope, but she's here for this release party and then invited my sister and I out as her plus twos to come to this release party. And so it's at this place called Revenge of, I think it's out in Eagle Rock. It's all the way out in Eagle Rock. So my sister and I are going to take a car and go there. And it should be a really fun night. I think I want to start this series where I take y'all to events and industry events and lunches and business lunches and friend lunches and stuff like that. And then just show y'all what I'm wearing each time. Sort of like a my life as a filmmaker in fits sort of situation. We'll see. We'll play around with the name, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have some other videos in here from other events, of course, but for this one, let's get into what I'm wearing. All right, y'all, this is the fit for today. It is a jacket that I've shown before, my Tekken 2 Supreme bomber jacket, and I just dressed it a little bit differently than I normally do today. At least I think so. I'm making it a little girlier. So I just have this sort of stone colored, it matches the jacket quite well actually, but this stone colored, satin collar shirt. I have it it's buttoned up all the way pretty much, and then it's sort of just hanging out at the bottom of my jacket, which I really like. I have this sort of chain. It's a belt, but I'm just I have it as a side chain, and it's attached to my belt loop and then tucked into my side pocket. I threw on these pearly hair clips that I just put onto my jacket. And, oh, and the shoes. Hold on, let me do it here. And then the shoes, it's just these grommet pointed toe flats, and I'm wearing these dark blue navy floral socks underneath. So the idea was for me to look cool and casual and chic at the same time. I think that I'm pulling it off. And I also want to do something fandom fashion-y, right? There's going to be a lot of my people there, a lot of nerds. It's a comic book release party, right? Tekken is not a comic book. It's a video game. It's a fighter video game. It was my first video game ever. But I didn't want to go too on the nose with this one. And I'm actually not quite sure if I have, actual comic fandom fashion. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with this one. I'm sure there are going to be tons of people who are going to be we know exactly what this is. Because again, these are my folks. Oh, and we'll get into the details. But yeah, this is the fit for the night. Oh, let me grab my bag. All right, so this is the fit for the night with my secondhand Basquiat bag. It's a Basquiat Coach bag. I think I got this from Poshmark. Oh, I guess I should say where everything is from. Tekken Bomber was gifted to me from my sister. Stone shirt. It's Topshop, but I can't remember where I got it from. It's maybe thrifted, I don't know. The jeans are Bershka, just plain pair of Bershka jeans, nice and semi-baggy. Socks, I've had these socks forever, I don't remember where I got them from. And then the shoes are Dolce Vita. So that is the fit, and now we'll get into these details because my ride is going to be here in just a second. All right, so I have these mixed metal Coach tiny hoops here in my second holes, big old hoops in my first holes, just a stack of jewelry in here, and I actually don't know how well it's hanging out, but just a stack of jewelry in here. I have this pearly one, a rope necklace, a thick chain, and then this bear Coach necklace. And I think these two are from 1929 galore, and I got this at some sort of small shop in Atlanta years ago, the thick chain. Ring situation on this hand, this middle ring actually matches the tiny Coach earrings in my second holes with the mixed metals and the lock on them and the key on it. And let's see. Oh, and I have, maybe I should put y'all down. Hold on. And I have like just a bunch of these huge scrunchies on from the Rap Life. And so that's the fit today, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all when I link up with Adane and when we get to the spot. Let's see how this is. The pictures look really, really cool online about like what the venue is like. So I'm excited. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is 10:24 p.m. and the event was really, really good. So it was like a release party, like I said, for this comic series that is coming out. And so we were able to go and buy the first volume of the comic, and then we got it signed by the artist who did the cover and everything. And you know, one of our friends is a writer. They kind of did like a TV writer's room where they got like a group of writers together and then they broke the story together and then they each went off and wrote their own issues. All of it is like within the same story, obviously, but they wrote their own issues the way people would write their own episodes on a TV show. And so our friend wrote, I think she said issues, I think she said 4 and 11, but I'll double check and make sure. So this is it, y'all. The series is called Exquisite Corpse, and it's a horror comic series, and horror is not my jam, it's not my bag, but I obviously was going to buy a copy to support. And it sounds really cool and interesting, honestly. Like it's sort of about like the richest families in the country who sort of gather up, I think every 7 years, serial killers to sort of like fight to the death, sort of like battle royale style, to determine which family is going to be like the family with the most power for that 7 years. And so yeah, it's wild. It's like the description of it is wild and honestly sounds super interesting and super compelling. I'm just not a horror person, and so we'll see how far I get with this. But if you are a horror person, or if horror isn't terrible for you, check this out, especially if you're like a comic person. But even if you're not, comics are great, y'all. But I'm so glad that we made this work. We've been trying to meet in person with this writer for years. Like we only had like one Zoom meeting over the pandemic, like early pandemics. Like I'm pretty sure it was like 2020. And outside of that, we were just like chatting at each other via the medias, but we have so many overlapping interests and we're all Black women. And so it was just like, you know, a long time coming. It was a long time coming. It was such a great event. We got to meet so many other people who worked in like the comic industry and graphic novel industry and like other nerds. Like I said, like we met someone who worked in video games and stuff like that. And so it was just, you know, a really, really cool event, and I'm glad that we went. I'm really glad that we went. Oh, I also got merch. I got other than the comic, I got a hat and a t-shirt. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. So this is the t-shirt and it is so freaking cool. Like I saw the graphic immediately. I was like, must have this. So a little closer view of it. And this is the back. It's just such a really well-made graphic tee. Like the tag is really cool. And it has this other patch at the bottom that I love. Anyway, I was like, I will be in this shirt a lot. It is very up my alley. It is like a statement, but I think I could still make it very chic. I'm a big graphic tee person, so I have like 2 or 3 drawers dedicated just to graphic tees. So this will join the collection. And then I got this hat, which again is just a cool hat. I love the bright pink. This is the back of it. And I love that it's black, but it has this pop of color on it. And when I have braids, when I have these sort of protective styles, I be in hats a lot. It's harder when, you know, I have the signature poof, but when I got the braids, when I got some twists, ooh, I'm gonna rock a dad hat. And so I'm excited. I have like a decent collection of dad hats as well. So this is so dope. And then also it was to support the project, to support the comic, and also the comic shop that put it on. So I had, again, a really dope time tonight. I got a lot of compliments on the jacket, like I knew I would. It's one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. And yeah, I'm going to take this makeup off. I'm going to have something to eat because I haven't eaten since like 3:30 p.m. and I'm hungry. I need to eat something. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. So I'll chat at y'all maybe in the next one. I think there's one more vlog that I'm gonna have in this like series where I chronicle like the events that I go to and what I'm wearing to the said events. But yeah, clocking out for this one. Clocking out. Girl, this not work. This is fun. This not work. I'm signing off for this one, and I will chat at y'all later. See ya. What's up, y'all? I'm back, back with a brand new day, and it's really evening because it's 7:12 p.m., but I have another event to go to. This is going to be an animation mixer, so it's a mixer for folks in the industry who work in animation and love animation and all that good stuff, and that's me. That's my sister, so we're going. And like usual, I am running behind, so we're gonna get the look together, or I'm gonna show y'all the look that I have together for tonight, and yeah, we're gonna get at it. But also, I'm just pretty excited to be going to this mixer. I don't get to hang around like just purely animation fanatics too much in my job. Like I work on I've worked on like animated shows. Like Adana and I wrote on Batman Cape Crusader, which is an animated Batman show that was on Amazon Prime. We've developed animated shows. We're currently developing 2 animated shows under our Sony deal. But like just hanging out and talking about animation with like a bunch of people and sipping on cute drinks and, you know, having fun, don't get to do that too often. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, okay, we're gonna get into this vid. 1 second. All right, y'all, so this is the look for this evening. It's pretty simple. I just have on this long sleeve black mock neck bodysuit, a necklace stack, obviously, but we'll get into the details of that in a bit. But what's really cool here is that, or something that I really like, I like the whole outfit, but anyway, something that I really like is this vest. My bag is in the way a little bit, but I don't know if y'all can see like the like fringy, fuzzy details at the bottom of this vest. And I like that it's kind of like double-breasted. Like all the way up it has these buttons, these double-breasted buttons. It's really dope. I also have this little denim, sort of ombre denim, Steve Madden bag with these chain details. So there's a chain right here and the strap is chain for the most part. It's silver, my jewelry is gold, whatever. I like to mix metals. Okay, so now we're gonna get into like the cool bits. So I love a theme. I love dressing on a theme. Animation isn't a theme, even though it's just like while we're all gathering. But I have so many fandom fashion pieces that I was like, I gotta break out some of these for this event. So let's start with the pants. These pants are from Dumb Good. They're just these really cool gray cargo pants. But look at the side, y'all. That's him from Powerpuff Girls. On the butt is like this little flame detail. And then on this side, it just says Powerpuff Girls. I love these pants so much. It's from, did I already say where it was from? I don't remember, but the pants are from Dumb Good. It's this website that sells a ton of different like fandom fashion-y items. I also get a lot of my fandom fashion stuff. If I don't find it in the thrift, I get a lot of my fandom fashion stuff from, especially like specific stuff like this, I get a lot of my fandom fashion stuff from Box Lunch. And then the next little subtle detail are my Hey Arnold socks. So I'm wearing a bit of Cartoon Network because of the Powerpuff Girl pants. And I am wearing a bit of Nickelodeon because of my Hey Arnold socks. And I mean, like, look at these. Look at how cute. So I was definitely an everything kid. Like some people were like, oh, I was a Cartoon Network kid. I was a Disney kid. I was a Nickelodeon kid. Baby, I watched them all. Like I said, animation is my jam. It's been my jam. It's never gonna die. Like, I love animation so much. But yeah, that is the fit. Okay, we're gonna get into the jewelry and then we're gonna bounce. Call this lift. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the jewelry. I just have on these cute triangle, I wanna say triangle hoops, but a hoop is a circle. But y'all know what I'm talking about. These cute triangle shaped earrings. In my first holes, in my second holes, I have these chunky Coach hoops. I love them. I love how small but statement-y they are. On the neck situation, just this Coach pinky lock chain, which I felt right for Powerpuff Girls for some reason to me. Just a small chain and then a rope chain here. And that's it, I think. Oh wait, rings. Super simple on the rings today. Just these two matching guys that I got from 1929 Galore. Oh, also with the necklaces, Coach, I think I said. Don't remember where this chain is from. And then the rope chain is 1929 Galore. And then obviously engagement ring, of course. So yeah, y'all, that's the look for tonight. I'm gonna bounce. It's, again, not close. This one's in, I think, Silver Lake. We're going to Silver Lake today. Did we go to Silver Lake last time? No, we went to Eagle Rock. Anyway, we're going to Silver Lake today and it's going to be a nice little ride. So I have my earbuds. I have a Dine, so we're going to chat it up like we usually do, but I have my earbuds just in case I want to listen to an audiobook. But yeah, that's what we are getting into tonight. And of course, I'm going to get like phone footage and whatnot of the event when I get there. So I'll catch up with y'all soon. So we are just on the way to the spot here, and it was pretty dark by the time we got there. My sister and I were running a bit behind, but when we got there, it was real chill, and more people showed up after us. So yeah, we weren't too bummed by showing up a little late, and we had a really good time. I only got this amount of footage in the cool bar, but we spent the whole evening talking to people who work in animation enthusiasts, and it was amazing. All right, on to the next event.
We are waiting for our Uber. We are not parking. We are not drinking and driving.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, drinking that wine that fast is starting to hit me.
Drinking that wine on an empty stomach.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Is a great way to start the day. Our lady has been 2 minutes away for about 5 minutes.
Strange.
So that's a little alarming. We're still doing good on time, but it's gonna be a fun night.
Fit. These details. Ooh.
Details.
The gold chain.
You know, I had to do my push-ups today.
Southside Symphony pin.
Them boys.
Let's see the cufflinks.
We got the honk for Jesus joints, the tambourine.
The tambourine cufflinks.
It is the tambourine from Honk is still Adama's text message notification for me. It's very funny.
Cutie. All right, y'all. So I know I'm a little behind on telling y'all what this event was, but we went to the BMI Awards because Marcus, my fiance, got an award. He got to be recognized for his work on Lady in the Lake, which is an Apple TV Plus television show. And here he is just doing a bunch of press, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of the award recipients had to do, but I couldn't be more proud of this man. He was in the trenches, y'all. He worked so damn hard on the music on this show. He did the opening sequence, the music that's in the opening sequence, and of course all of the music that is within the show that builds the world of the show. And the music is so good, y'all. Like, I cannot, like, obviously I might be a little bit biased, but I'm telling y'all, the show is good, the music is phenomenal. Definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it. And I just loved that he got to have his moment and celebrate. And oh my god, did he look good? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get a full video of the fit. I just had such a good time being his hype woman, just really, recording everything and watching him bask in everything that he earned, everything that he worked on, and he did that shit.
And for always being a part of the BMI family. Now, I've also been asked a lot tonight.
Dr. Marcus Norris, his first BMI award.
Again, I couldn't be more proud of Marcus and his BMI award. Thank y'all for spending these last few disjointed days with me and all of these events and outings that I went on and checking out what I wore. I hope to make this a series, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.